Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll start this drive with a pass. Quickly out to the tight end. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Got it behind the line. It's Moore. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's second and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Plucks it out of the air. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Leaves it with the running back. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with second and 13. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. How aggressive will they get on first and 10? Wants to throw on first down. It's complete to the right. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Pulls it and fires to the left. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to throw again. Flips it out on the screen. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Got rid of it just in time. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Snap from the gun on third down. He's open on the right. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Quick strike complete. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Looking to throw for it. It's on target and complete. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
Tight coverage there did not stop it from making the grab. It's first and goal from the 8. He wants to throw it. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Back's looking for the goal line. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. And it's caught for the touchdown.
And that's a great job by this offense. That's how you work the clock. You want to take as much as you can and punch that ball in the end zone. Masterful clock management, and they now take the lead going into the half.
And you just got to wonder, too, David, how does that affect the confidence of the defense, right? They needed to find some way, somehow, to get a stop and limit the damage on that final drive. They give up a touchdown. They're going into halftime now, trailing. They've got to raise their level of play in the second half.
And the point after is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, hard not to enjoy that incredibly historic town. What a fun time to be in Boston, and what a fun first half we've had in the Fenway Bowl. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the fellas for the conclusion of the Fenway Bowl.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man in the middle. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. through behind his pad. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's got it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. They're working that left side, and he is showing it all and finding ways to pick up yards. He's down to the 28. Looking to fire. Got his man quickly. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. To the air on first down. Gets it out quickly. Snares it with those big hands and strolls into the end zone for the touchdown.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Wide open downfield. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So the final period starts with a second down play. Wants to go up top. Firing to the right, complete. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Morris.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. working that left side. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. Looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
He's got it. 2-point conversion is good, and now they're within a field goal here in the 4th. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the biggest drive for the defense, desperate to get a stop. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Second down, they'll go to the air. Hauls it in. Tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Breaks the tackle. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. I think they'd keep it on the ground here to drain as much time as possible off that clock and hold on to this lead. With jet sweep pass. There he goes. On the sweet spin, and he's free. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback takes a knee.